So is your afro puff getting thinner and you don't know why? Or do you see more and more hair coming out when you wash your hair in the shower? You actually may be dealing with excessive shedding, and I'm going to tell you what to do about it. Hey guys, Karen with Curl House. I'm a licensed cosmetologist, a certified trichologist, and the owner of the Curl House Hair Restoration Collection. And today we are going to talk about excessive shedding. Now, excessive is the key word in that sentence because, quite frankly, shedding is normal. Shedding is a normal part of the growth cycle. So your hair grows in cycles. There's the anagen cycle, which is the active growth cycle. Most of your hair is in this active growth cycle where your hair follicle receives nutrients from the blood to grow. Then your hair transitions to the catagen stage. Catagen stage simply means it's transitioning. The hair stops growing, it detaches from its blood supply. Then it transitions into the telogen phase, which means resting. So that hair strand stops growing and actually falls out. So again, we're talking about shedding, not breaking hair. But let me quickly explain the difference between the two. So how do you know the difference between shedding and breaking? Well, first of all, hair sheds anywhere between 50 to 100 strands per day. That is normal. So if you see shed hair on your bed or on your brush, take a strand and look at the length of the strand. If the hair is about the same length as your natural hair, and if you see a little white bulb at the end of the hair strand, then more than likely that is natural shedding, and that is normal. But if the hair strand is significantly shorter than your length of hair, more than likely your hair is breaking, and you're going to need to do a little bit of TLC to maintain the health of your hair. So remember, keep in mind, you can shed anywhere between 50 to 100 strands a day. That is completely normal, and everyone's normal looks different. So for me, my shed hair, this is what my shed hair looks like in 1 week. Can you see this? Not a lot, but let me give you a different perspective. This is what it looks like in 52 weeks. So this is 1 year's worth of shed hair. Yes, I know this might be a little strange and weird, but these are the type of things I like to do as an educator. Hey, just can't help myself. But this looks like a lot of hair, but it's not a lot when it's broken down per week. However, for you, you know if you are shedding too much hair. You can tell because you know your hair best. So I'm going to give you 5 techniques that you can implement that's going to stop or reduce your shed hair. Okay, so those of you who know me and who have been following me know that what happens up here is usually a symptom of what's going on in here. So we're first going to talk about the things that you can do internally, then the last 2 will be the things that you can do externally. So number 1, get your iron, your vitamin D, and your zinc checked. So many times, excessive shedding is a result of imbalances through nutrients and deficiencies in the body. So vitamin D, zinc, and iron is really what helps your hair to stay in that active growth phase. So these vitamins and minerals really do help to stimulate growth and keep your hair in that growing phase or that anagen phase that I talked about earlier. So if you are thinning due to excessive shedding, you may want to go and get your blood work checked and to see if these numbers are out of range or if you are deficient in these vitamins and minerals. So of course you can balance this out from the foods that you eat, but know thyself. If you know that you need some help in the area of healthy eating, consider getting supplements of these vitamins and minerals that will help keep your hair in the anagen phase, and it will absolutely decrease that shedding. Number 2, water. Yes, it's as simple as that. Water. When your body is chronically dehydrated, it affects your hair's ability to stay in that active growth phase. So make sure you incorporate more water if you're not drinking enough water. In general, according to the Institute of Medicine, you need 2 to 3 liters of water per day for healthy hair growth. So if you are dealing with excessive shedding, you may be dealing with chronic dehydration within your body. So drink water. And also one other thing, that water is going to help those vitamins that you take properly digest within your body. So that's another reason to drink water. And the next one, and in my opinion, this is the biggest one. This is the biggest thing that may be causing your hair to shed excessively, and that is chronic stress. Now, I know you've heard me say it before because I say it all the time, manage your stress, but I don't want manage your stress to just be words, stuff that you hear, stuff that you just dismiss. I really want you to implement it, because chronic stress or stress that's not managed properly can lead to excessive hair fall. So stress, when you get stressed out, your body releases the hormone cortisol. This is like the stress hormone. But what happens, that stress hormone can cause your hair to prematurely go into that telogen phase, that resting phase. And when that happens, shed hair comes out more than normal. That's when the shed hair becomes excessive and it's abnormal. And this happens a lot due to stress or stress that's not managed. But I am going to give you 2 things that you can do to actually manage your stress. More specifically, I'm going to give you 2 things that's backed by science that will reduce your stress. And the first one is meditation. Did you know meditation is actually backed by science? It is a tool that you can actually use to manage your stress. Now, many people meditate differently, but I'm going to show you a quick video of someone that I follow on YouTube. She has a meditation channel where she does calm affirmations, which are calming affirmations to help you manage stress. Here's one.
I calmly affirm. I listen to my body and give it what it needs. I heal quickly and easily. I am free from pain and discomfort. I have a strong immune system that protects me from illness. I radiate health and vitality. Confirmations.
Now, wasn't that awesome? So you can check out her channel, Confirmations. I'll also put the link below in the description. Now, the next thing you can do to actually reduce stress is to drink lemon balm tea. So I heard of this from Dr. Berg. He's actually on YouTube too. He's awesome. But lemon balm tea actually helps to reduce stress. So what it does, it actually helps to reduce the cortisol. So the cortisol is that stress hormone I told you about that actually causes your hair, too much of it causes your hair to fall out and go into that premature resting phase. So lemon balm tea helps to do that. It also helps to reduce anxiety. It helps to put you in a peaceful place. It helps with depression. So check out Dr. Berg if you want more information about that. But that, again, is something that you can do to reduce your stress. And by reducing your stress, that is going to help to minimize that excessive hair fall. So let's get de-stressed so that we can keep our tresses on our head. Okay, so I've already given you some things that you can do internally to help to reduce excessive hair shed. Now I'm gonna give you some things you can do externally. And the first thing is to do a green tea rinse. So green tea is caffeinated and it inhibits the hormone DHT from damaging your hair follicle. Therefore, hair regrowth and less hair fall. And green tea is excellent for hair growth in general because it also helps to stimulate growth. So in terms of doing a green tea rinse, it is exactly what it sounds like. Steep 1 or 2 bags of green tea, let it cool off. You can put it in a spray bottle or an applicator bottle and put it directly to your scalp. Because remember, we're focusing on the hair follicle. Put it directly on your scalp, massage it in, let it sit for about 10 minutes and then wash it out. But wait a minute, I forgot to tell you, make sure you do it on clean hair. So shampoo your hair first, do your green tea rinse second, let it sit for about 10 minutes, massage it in, and wash it out, and then follow up with your conditioner. A green tea rinse, you can get in the habit of doing this 2 or 3 times. You may not see results immediately, but you can do it with each wash day. And eventually you will notice that shed hair is beginning to minimize. So green tea rinse, y'all. Okay, and the last thing that I'm going to recommend is the use of essential oils. Now, there are a ton of essential oils out there, but for purposes of this video, I am going to highlight lavender and peppermint oil because both of these essential oils help to extend the anagen phase. Remember, the anagen phase is the growth phase. Actually, with peppermint oil, I believe there is a study that actually shows that peppermint oil does extend the anagen phase. Now, it's a small study and it's probably using mice, but even though it's mice, it kind of gives you a correlation of what peppermint oil can actually do. So I encourage the use of lavender and peppermint oil on your scalp. You can mix a few drops of each in your favorite carrier oil, like castor oil or I like jojoba oil, and apply it to your scalp a couple times a week and massage it in. Also, to wrap up this video, I have a Curl House hair restoration product line that is designed specifically for healthy hair, scalp, and hair growth. Included is the follicle stimulating growth drops, which includes the lavender, includes rosemary extract. It also includes peppermint, among other things that actually help to reduce inflammation, stimulate growth, increase the anagen phase, among other things. Also, if you are a tea drinker, the Curl House Hair Restoration Collection also includes a hair nourishing growth tea that actually gets at the deficiencies within your body that may be causing your hair to shed or to grow slowly. Okay, y'all, I hope you liked this video. If you did, make sure you give me a thumbs up, like the channel, and until we talk again, stay back.